Okay, good morning. We are here at 402 Great Hawk Road in Rochester, Vermont. The time is 11:30. The temperature is 74 degrees. We have a kind of a hazy, clear sky day. I don't know if that makes any sense, but a little bit of clouds, stuff like that. So here, I am here out on the front area, the first entryway into it. I'm going to do a couple quick pans. One thing, you do have a bit of a sloping lot here. However, because of the sloping lot, it does expose the views, which we'll get to in a minute. So I'm going to pan to the left and then to the right and just give you a quick idea of where we are. There's the Great Hog Road right there. And you come up, this is your parking area. There's definitely enough for 3 to 4, maybe 5 cars there. You can see my car. That's Terry, the list agent. There is a house up there, and there is another one over there. But just kind of panning here. These are shade gardens here that was put in by the seller. Coming over, we'll do a full walk through the outside, but just a quick little spin here that is the brand new generator. There's the propane tank, and then this is your main entrance into the house, which we're going to go into first. So I'll stop right here, just do a quick pan of the siding. The siding all seems to be in fairly good condition. It looks like it's been stained, etc. This is the walk-in area from the driveway. They have a little fire pit out here, small little deck, a little drainage area there for snow, water, etc. But just heading in, we come right in to the living room area. Sorry, I had a little bug on me. Just kind of doing a quick pan here. You have hardwood floors. They're a bit on the older side, softwood maybe. They don't seem to be in bad condition. However, you can tell that they have wear and tear, which is pretty typical for a used home. So just kind of doing a quick pan here. We move out to the deck. I will grab a shot out there to show you the view, but it's quite a nice view. As you move over towards the kitchen, you'll see the kitchen galley style there. There's another bedroom right there, and then the bathroom where the washer and dryer is, a little pantry there, and that's the upstairs to the primary bedroom. As I pan to the left, that's where I came in. This is the fireplace. That is a working fireplace. They use it about maybe once a week. Any fireplace is not a great heat source. However, it is a very nice, has nice ambiance and can really feel nice in the winter. However, it's not a great full-time source of heat. So moving into the kitchen, kitchen is absolutely original. They have the appliances maybe somewhat on the older side, like just little things I know here. This is a little break right there, typical wear and tear. Kind of coming down, not stone countertops. Again, you have hardwood floor in here. Stove, kind of a little, I don't know, maybe about 3.5 to 4 feet between from here to there. This is your fridge area. Again, older fridge, somewhat kept clean, which is nice. I would say that goes with the pattern of the home. This is looking back out towards the living room. And sorry, we're going to pan again towards the sink. You've got these 2 sinks right here. You can see you look right out into your backyard and towards the shade gardens, which I think are really, really pleasant and nice. It's nice to see folks that have these wooded lots create something like that. I think that really is a good thing. Coming into, we'll go into the bedroom on the first floor in just a moment. We're going to go into the half bath. It was a 3/4 bath. However, they took the washer and dryer from here and put it into the shower here. The reason that the list agent Terry just told me they did that was so they would have access to the electrical behind it, which kind of makes sense. You could reconfigure this back because they do still have the hookups in here. Whether that's something you want to do, maybe look into getting just a one of those combo washer dryers. It's just 1 unit, not 2 units, and sliding that in there, and then reconfiguring the shower back. I do think if you are renting this house at all, that you will want to have 2 showers available for guests. So coming in here, little sink, little closet. That's me. Hi. You're looking out back towards the rest of the home and towards the kitchen and the other bedroom. And then there is a toilet right there. This window is fogged, and I can't tell if it's done on purpose I think that is done on purpose because there's a straight line there, so it gives just a little bit more privacy. But again, same style floors in here. You can do, there was a repair done right there, as you can see. But these are all, yeah, fairly good condition. Coming out here, we're going to take a hard left into the bedroom. We do transition into carpet, so one of the things I like doing in carpet rooms is a quick smell test. I don't detect any pet odor, mildew, or any awkward smells like that. It definitely has a nice, clean smell to it. You can tell that they keep their house clean, they maintain it. Maybe they haven't updated it fully, but so this is this room in here. It's a smaller room, but it would work as a guest room without a doubt, especially as a rental. And then just kind of looking at, I don't know if you can see this, but this is like a spackle along the walls, which is an easy thing to fix if needed, but would just want to be, it's almost similar to popcorn because ceilings, you have it up there too. The reason why was this is a lot faster and easier for sheetrockers when they build these houses rather than mudding, taping, and sanding. Looking at the windows in this room, they are absolutely double paned, which is a nice thing to see. This is the view from the window overlooking the deck. Really, really stunning views, without a doubt. Really like it. Plus all that's national forest over there, so it's not going to be developed. You have an entranceway out to the deck. A little closet in here, which we will open up. So fairly good size, I would say, especially for this size room. As you can see, they have it full of their stuff. They live here full time. So there's all that. And then one thing is, here is our exit out onto the deck, and you can just walk right out. We'll come out here in just a minute and do a full look at the view, but yeah, that is the deck. Just looking at the siding here, it definitely gets more sun over here. Probably closer to being stained, but all doesn't look to be in poor condition from what I can see. So coming back inside, we are going to head around the corner into the living room, and then we are going to go upstairs. It's a spiral staircase, so it's very, very tight for me to get up, so I apologize for any poor video quality on it. One thing I noticed in the house, and I think this was something that I pointed out earlier, is that it's like popcorn walls and popcorn ceilings. So if you're not into that, you know, you will need to spend some time getting it ready, although it doesn't seem to be affecting anything within the house. And you can absolutely paint over this stuff. So either way, here is a little closet, pantry, I guess, more or less. Maybe another spot to consider washer dryer, although I do like it as a pantry space. These folks live here full time, so they're using it, you know, on the regular. But so we have also just a couple things. There's 3 heat sources in the house. We have this right here, which is a propane direct vent Rinnai heater. That's good for when you're not around. Also gives you just kind of another heat source to work with. You can set that at a certain temperature and then leave if you needed, which will be important in the winter. Then you also have your fireplace over there. And then I think we'll have to go over here. They have electric baseboard. So if you did ever want to try to figure out if you could add solar or something like that, you would be able to power your heat very well, also from afar too, for both of those. So nice to see. Plus the third heat source is that fireplace, even though I don't consider them great heat sources. But here we go. We're going up the stairs. I'm just going to give a little shake while I'm on here. They seem to be pretty sturdy and do not move. I believe the sellers at one point had tried to get an idea of putting some stairs in here, but I think they were worried about blocking windows. So anyway, so I just came from down there. We're up here when we are into the primary bedroom. They have 3 windows overlooking the backyard area, and I'll explain some stuff out there in just a moment. But here is the primary. They have this king in here, which they said they would leave due to the fact that it's very hard for them to get that up and out of here. So primary bedroom. And then we also have a primary full bath. So there is the sink. Again, same as the downstairs area. I think this stuff is probably pretty original. Cabinetry matches the kitchen as well. And then in here you have our bathroom and shower. All looks to be very clean, nice. No mildew smell, anything like that. Again, same thing on the walls in here. This is going to be throughout the whole house, the popcorning. So on it. Closet here. Yep, fairly good size. Nothing too special. but doable for storage, etc. As you can see, sorry if that was some poor video quality there of just the wall. Coming out here, we're looking at the bedroom this way. High ceilings in here, definitely slanting out that way. So room for improvement or upgrades to home to make higher resale value is dormer out that way, but that's a whole different conversation. Coming over here, you have this little kind of closet area here, which I don't know if you can see. It's not too small, but not too big. So it definitely works for storage. Again, same theme on the floors in here. Sorry to do the quick turn that way. Original definitely shows somewhere, but they're not in like rough shape where you got to run away from it. Windows again are double paned up here. They look to be in good condition, which is good. When I get worried is when we see them all fogged up. That's when they've lost their seal, and that's when they're going to need to be repaired at some point. So coming down the stairs again, we'll go out to the deck and do a little shot out there, and then I will kind of come back through and we will walk around the exterior of the home. So one thing that the list agent let me know is that they did put a new septic in last year with a new leach field. The seller is an avid gardener, and I'm going to zoom in down here and we'll go down there in a minute, but she's planted all sorts of special plants to help the leach field area, which is that area there. So I'm going to zoom back out. Your tank is right here. That's underneath there. There's a filter, and that is a cap to get into the access to the tank. So boundary kind of, or property kind of slopes that way. But as you kind of tuck over here, you even get even more longer range views. And I'm going to zoom in on that view way out there to get an idea, but oops. Yeah, it's quite nice. Vermont is very pretty right now. We're looking at a really hot day today, hence the haze out there. But again, still just a very spectacular view. You're surrounded by very, very tall, maybe older hardwood trees. Not a lot of softwood in here. So it is really nice. In the fall, this is going to be just blowing up with colors, etc. Also, one thing on this property that I do notice that I like is there's not a huge lawn. So as a second home, there's going to be less lawn maintenance for you to do. All right, but anyways, we're back out here on the deck. So just giving you a quick pan this way. The sliders all seem to be in good shape. They were working fine when I opened them earlier. Yeah, they seem to work nice. They slide smoothly. This side definitely gets more exposure to sun. So as you can see, like you're probably due for some staining in there, etc. But nothing to me I can see is rotted or breaking. And that's where then it becomes repair or replace. Looking over here, they have a little overhang where you can see they keep their cordwood. You can store gear. They keep gas cans, stuff like that there. New standing seam roof, which we'll try to take a look at from a different angle. But yeah, the deck all is painted. It doesn't seem to be flaking or anything like that. It seems to be okay. One thing is I can definitely feel my footsteps. And the railing is a little low, but I probably would work for code. I'm not sure, but like so I weigh about 207 pounds. And I can see, if you can see that, it's definitely got a little bit of a bounce to it. Mean it's an end all be all, but this probably is an area at some point is going to need to be identified as needing some repairs. I did notice a little bit more of a bounce over here earlier, and it might just need more support. And I think that does need some more support. Yeah, that's a good bounce right there. So so yeah, the deck area it's beautiful. It's encompassing the whole property here. It is absolutely a place you're going to spend a lot of time on. So it's something I would consider looking into, maybe thinking about reinforcing it. But at the same time, it hasn't fallen off or anything like that. So it's definitely usable. And you can tell they probably spend a lot of time out here. It is really nice. I can basically hear birds in the lawnmower. So anyway, so we're going to head outside, start looking at some stuff. And then I'll wrap it up after that. So there's no direct entrance to the backyard off of the deck. So something you might want to consider adding. But to get to the exterior part of the house, you do need to come through that door right there. So here, let's walk over this way and we'll go down into the crawl space. So really nice. You know, they cleared the forest here, the canopy, or the floor, and there is new growth coming in here. That track right there is because the excavator needed to get down to install the brand new septic. So, which is nice. It's been permitted, etc. Everything that you need in place, but it's there. So you do have these steps coming down to the crawl space, which we're going to go into. So this is a crawl space. There's no entrance from the house into your basement here. So this is the basement. You have concrete and block walls with a dirt floor basement. Now they have put a decking in here, but the rest out there is all encapsulated. So just something to consider. It probably will get some water in here at some point, and that's okay. But it is dirt floor, so it's not a terrible thing when water comes in. But they do like that they did put a vapor barrier in here as well. Couple things in here. This is your main pipe going out to your septic. Right, this is a dehumidifier, which is common in Vermont. A little heat source in here to keep the hot water tank just kind of warm, etc. And they have a thermostat right there for it. And you are on a plank here. So like my head is, I'm 5'10" and I'm hitting the ceiling. So, but just kind of coming back, there's your hot water heater. Sorry, that was a poor video quality there. And then as you sneak back here, you'll kind of see where it turns into a vapor barrier. Now they are storing a lot of stuff down here. So that's usually a good sign that it doesn't get really damp and gross down here. Again, my smell test down here is I don't smell any off-putting smells, mildew, anything, cat odor, anything that would scare me. I am going to zoom in on that corner back there and just see what we got going on over there. So give me 1 second. So I don't know what's going on with that one block right there, but the rest of them all look to be in fairly good condition. So I don't know if I would be scared by that. Also, this has all been insulated along the walls and the ceiling, so that's a good thing. And they do have a tarp here that they probably close up here. Yeah, they have another one there, probably in the winter just to kind of keep heat over here for these items right here. So anyways, let's head out of here and let's go. Oh, here, let's poke into this little room over here first. So here you got your well pressure tank, which is nice to see. And then they have a little sediment filter right there. And then you can get a kind of an idea of the block foundation is right there. And then the poured concrete there. So yeah, it's not bad. Come on out. Come out of the crawl space. And then we come out into the rest of the yard. This is underneath the deck area here. I do think that it is lacking some support systems here. That's why you're getting that bounce. Otherwise, I don't think the quality is terrible on it. And that would be something that I would look into possibly doing to the property or to the house. So here we come out. Here is the new septic right here. Your tank is located here. Your leach field is down there, and I will take a walk down there. You kind of got, this area has definitely been excavated recently, so it will take a little bit of time to come back, but it's growing pretty nice. Yeah. And then just looking back up at the home right there. Yeah, it's quite nice. Yeah, coming down this way, I'll try not to step on anything. You got a little bit of ledge here and there, pretty typical. We're in Vermont on the side of a hill. So over here, this is where the leach field is. They planted some special type of plants on here that supposedly will help the leach field. It's the first time I've heard of that. However, I don't know if it's accurate or not, whether they do or not, but it's kind of neat to see because, you know, I don't like the look of just a big mound sometimes. So that right there is your vent for the leach field. That is a good thing to see. And I do like that it's black. Usually they're just white. The black will blend in, I think, more. And then they've also planted this, they put this little planter there to kind of hide it. And I would do the same thing. Right there is an entrance into it. I can see right through there. I don't know if you can see, there is a neighbor's, to me, it looks like a shed. And then there's another house like right through the woods, which you can't see in the video. But panning up this way towards the house, Turning down this way. The boundary line's about those trees right there and comes up kind of along that stone wall right there, you can see, and then up through those trees a little bit, and then up to the road, and then down a little bit through the part that they have cleared. So yeah, so that's the exterior area out here. Let's take a walk up there and around and kind of take a look at things here. I'm gonna go this way on this path just to give you kind of a sense. Now, as you move down here at the leach field, you see we lose a little bit of elevation, give you an idea of the slope of the property. But then as you come up this way, you turn it into lawn. And here, I'll give you, see, I don't know if you can tell the slope from the video, but it's not huge, but it's definitely, you know, it's a difference between the house and where the leach field is. But again, the house is where you're gonna be hanging out most of the time, especially if you're here in the winter time. And you know, the view is from the deck. So kind of coming up this way, they definitely have mowed, kept some stuff mowed. You know, it's not like manicured grass lawn, but still very nice yard. Definitely hillside. So here we can get a little shot at the roof. Brand new, looks to be in good condition to me. Don't see anything besides just the yellowness that you're seeing on, hold on, let's go through this one, is from pollen in the area. We also haven't had rain for a few days, so that will all wash away. So yeah, looking back at the deck, that was the corner of the deck that had the big bounce. I think it needs some support in there. That was a good enough bounce for me to probably get that done right away if you were to move forward on the house. Not a terrible expense to do, but something to consider, absolutely. So we do have a hummingbird at the hummingbird feeder. Let's see if I can zoom in on it for us. There it is, cool. We'll let them go back to their business. So coming up this way, you can kind of take a path that way. I was gonna kind of take a quick look at the generator. So we can show you, this is brand new. This is great to have, especially out here in Vermont. Living afar, we lose power. This will kick on and it'll fire your well pump, your electricity, things along those lines. So really nice to see. There's your propane tank. And then they have another one in there. So you've got your propane to do your heater. Your propane to do your heater and your generator. So here's the shade kind of garden in here. Lots of chipmunks and squirrels in the area. And then I'm gonna assume this is for the well. Let's see if we can get in here. No, it's just a little storage shed. Maybe they had chickens or something like that. So anyways, let me try to close that up. Sorry for that poor video there. I'm gonna walk up this way. We'll take a kind of a walk through here. I'm gonna pan towards the house. So I'm up above the back area, looking down towards the home. It's pretty cool. It's got a nice shaded area. I think that's a beautiful shot right there. It doesn't show the view just because of the exposure from the camera, but come over here and then walk over this way a little bit. I'm gonna take you over to the road so you can see what that looks like, and then I'll do a summary. Sorry if I sound out of breath. I'm not really that out of shape. I just walked up the hill and then holding the camera and talking at the same time. So looking back, kind of get an idea of the slope down. There's the house. Nice level spot up here. Sorry, those are our cars. And then obviously they stage stuff out here for their own home. They have a motion light right there, which I would recommend keeping. And you've got power right there. There are building lots along these, so expect more neighbors, etc. But you know, all in all, it's a nice, great little community. Part of OHA fees is you're paying for plowing, which I think is a wonderful thing. So etc. So anyways, to kind of wrap up the video here, all in all, house quality seems to be very nice. It has a nice cozy feel to it. The views are blow your hair back. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful views. Nice maintained road getting in here. Homes in this area are very similar to this. This one may be a little smaller than some other ones, but still very nice. The brand new septic, the brand new roof, those things are all great. My negatives to it, I have two really big just like concerns to it. And I don't know if concerned, but one is the deck that needs to be supported. And I don't think that's an end all be all, but it definitely needs some re-supporting on it, in my opinion. The other thing is if you wanted to have that second shower, you would need to kind of configure it. And then if, you know, you wanted to make it more modern, it would need updating. However, this being a second home, I don't know if it's necessary for you to do. I do think you'll still do well as a renting it and using it as a home. Probably your access is more closer to Killington here than Sugarbush, but being you only have a small dirt road and then pave the rest of the way, it's going to be a very easy commute to both. And then obviously in the summertime, Rochester is really well known for their mountain biking. I did see a bunch of bikers out there earlier today when I got here. So all in all, I think it's a very good property. I don't have much problem with the price. They do need to find suitable housing, so that could slow things down, or working in an advantage too as well. So I'll get this right over to you, but yeah, all in all, I don't think it's a terrible or bad property. I think it's got a lot of good qualities to it, and there's some things that just need to be considered on it. So all right, thank you so much for letting me do this.